Ohio couple, being stuck in a rental hasn't given them much control over their ecological footprint.
And we're looking for a place kind of that can really be our own, that reflects us.
Our first house.
They're looking to buy a place under $300,000, and we found them 3 great places. But Paige Ryan has her work cut out for her if she's going to create eco-friendly designs and stay within their budget.
We're going to do this with budget in mind, but also with greener materials in mind. Take a look.
It's just the perfect design for us.
Julianne and Scott are an easygoing, environmentally friendly couple. Unfortunately, their current rental doesn't suit them at all.
This is our family room. This is where I spend most of my time, on the couch with my kitties, on my laptop, watching TV. I'm a TV watcher, and he is not. So he would really like a library where you could really have quiet time and not have to like wear your earphones, which you're currently doing to drown out the noise of the TV.
I like to have a meditation space, preferably separate from the office, so that the office can be where I do my work and the meditation space can be, where I really have my time to myself.
I like the kitchen because it's bright and open, but there's not really a lot of prep space. Like you would know, you don't cook.
I know.
He does the dishes. And then, it's nice to have the window looking out onto the backyard. And we have a push mower because, we're trying to minimize our impact on using gasoline, and it takes a really long time to do the yard.
They really want to go green and find a home that can be their Zen paradise. But going green can cost a pretty penny.
$300,000 would be the absolute max I think we could afford. My parents, wonderful people, have agreed to lend me the down payment for a house and some renovation funds.
Julianne and Scott are really eco-friendly and green. It's a lifestyle choice that they've decided to make.
I think eco-friendly, eco-loving. I mean, these guys have made a committed choice about recycling, reducing their carbon footprint. So it's not just about little bamboo flooring. I mean, this is a whole lifestyle.
They want to stay within the suburbs of Dayton, Ohio, and have a laundry list of needs.
We definitely need at least 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
I do want to have a meditation space, a little nook, or could be a pagoda.
I really, like I said, like to bring nature into my life as much as possible, so I love big open windows. Just a place that is very much all about being environmentally conscious and animal and people friendly.
House 1 is a contemporary-style 2,400 square foot home located in Yellow Springs, a small hip community 20 miles outside of Dayton. It's on a lot of about a 1/4 acre, and with not much grass, wasteful mowing won't be an issue here. So this is the first place we're showing you today.
Okay.
It's on the market for $299,000. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths.
Yeah.
But I also want to point out that it does back up to a nature preserve.
Really?
So the woods that are behind here will never be touched.
Wow.
With a $299,000 price tag and a $100,000 loan from Julianne's parents, Paige will only have a renovation budget of about $37,000 after deducting the down payment and closing costs.
Very nice. All right.
Okay.
Got a little entryway.
Neat.
What do you want to look in here? Closet? Whoa, that's actually really big.
That's a lot of space.
I would not have expected this to go as deep as it does.
That could be a nook for me.
What, are you going to sit in the closet?
Scott and Julianne are committed to reducing their carbon footprint, and there's a lot of ways to do that, but this house has a built-in feature. It's using passive solar design, which means it uses the sun's energy effectively, and just by the nature of where the roof is located, where the windows are located, it's incredibly energy efficient. I think pretty cool, too.
Oh, wow. I love the ceiling. That's like the first thing I'm drawn to. And I love it. Look, there's skylights, natural lighting.
Natural lighting and passive solar design are 2 green pros to this home, but the wall-to-wall carpeting is definitely a green con. Carpets are made with synthetic materials that are nearly impossible to recycle and require a ton of energy to maintain with vacuuming.
I'm trying to figure out where my TV would go. How would you even
That's always an issue, isn't it?
Okay, so here's the kitchen. It's not quite as open as the one we have now as far as the layout goes, but it definitely has more counter space.
Oh, good. There's a TV here for you, already built in.
This kitchen may have been about nature maybe 25 years ago, but now it doesn't quite have the nature feel that I know Scott and Julianne are looking for. More than a TV and 2 different cooktop options, I think they're looking for a compost collection system and recycling bins that are built in and make it really easy for them to live green.
Wow. This is huge.
Oh, a fireplace in the bedroom. What do you think about
And
that?
I think it's gas, so you could totally, you don't have to like buy wood and, you know, use up wood. You just have it for the ambiance.
Good.
Let's look at the master bathroom. Oh, wow. This is really cool. Look at that. You can see the trees above.
Just off the master suite is a great screened-in porch that leads to the backyard.
Ooh, yes, no lawn to mow.
That's good.
That is my
This
modus
is nice.
operandi. I love it. I just love how all the trees have been here a long time. It doesn't feel like the new development homes where everything's been fabricated. It just feels very much already established and natural.
I love the fact that they're conscious of their carbon footprint. So I'm excited to work with you on this project.
I am too, because green can be interpreted so many ways, and it's being talked about so much. And I really wanted to work on materials that are green for who's ever living there. So in terms of materials and how it's good for your body, not too many chemicals, they're very sensitive about that, but also about the planet and using local as much as we can. And being in Ohio, sort of, we're surrounded by a lot of materials that we can use right here.
Next, things get a little greener.
We're going to do this with budget in mind, but also with greener materials in mind.
But will it be green enough? And later,
Isn't this weird that there's carpeting in the bathroom?
things don't get any easier for Paige Ryan.
That's just like a mold infestation waiting to happen.
Dream.
This room doesn't need a lot. It's fabulous as it is. Just a couple things to suit your lifestyle.
Okay.
And some TV watching and some not TV watching. So take a look at this room.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
We're keeping this room essentially the same, but changing the flooring. Light bamboo on the floor. That had you in mind.
Absolutely what we want, and we love bamboo.
Taking the carpet out and putting the bamboo flooring in is definitely an upgrade to this home.
Also, you'll notice we have a little TV trap door there.
Wow.
That's good for you.
It's actually hinged with a piece of art on top so that you can conceal the TV or pop it up and watch TV.
That's really beautiful.
I want to make sure that we change this kitchen and we update it. We're going to do this with budget in mind, but also with greener materials in mind. Take a look. So the first thing that pops out, as you'll see, is the recycled glass backsplash.
I love that.
And the major functional change here is to bring the countertop forward so that on all different facets you have a lot more elbow room and a lot more space to move. Now, two green functions here. Number one, you'll see doors to the left of the refrigerator because they're doors that are specifically for recycling.
Already ready to go out to the curb.
And along those lines, there's a compost collector in the back of the kitchen.
And I just love, of course, the continuation of the bamboo floors. It's just the perfect design for us.
We have an eco-friendly bathroom in your future. Let's go to the master suite.
Okay.
This is a great bathroom space, but there's things that bother me about it. And if we're going to update this house, a lot of these items are very dated. So we're going to switch things around a little bit. Let's take a look here. Everything essentially stays in the same spot. So the sinks are still on the sink wall, but now there's two of them. And the toilet is in the same spot as well, but we are replacing it with a low-flow toilet for water efficiency. The tub gets reduced to standard size, and flanking either side of that tub are two linen closets. And lastly, in terms of finishing it, we're going to use a recycled polished porcelain.
Is it easy to clean?
Very easy to clean, yes.
Now let's find out how much all of these changes will cost.
So starting in the living room, for the hinged TV concealer and for the flooring, $7,000 in the living room. Now in the kitchen, I did think it was important to upgrade our appliances and use energy efficient models, $14,500.
And that includes all the appliances. That's a pretty good deal.
In the bath, two pedestal sinks, our low flow toilet, our bathtub, $8,500 is the price tag in the bath. So grand total, we're spending an even $30,000.
Now, Ohio does have some rebate programs that they offer when you do put in certain energy efficient products into your home, whether it be get a mortgage to do the work yourself or buy a home that's already had the work done for you.
Like this one.
Exactly.
House 2 is a two-story contemporary that's bigger than House 1 at almost 2,800 square feet, which isn't necessarily a good thing because there's more to heat and cool. It's located in Kettering, the largest suburb of the Dayton area, and has a bonus out back for Scott.
So the second place we're going to show you today is on the market for $235,000. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It was built in 1976. It's definitely a unique home.
With an asking price of $235,000, coupled with the $100,000 loan from Julianne's parents, Paige will have around $50,000 for renovations after down payment and closing costs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. It opens
Interesting.
right up.
It's a unique layout, isn't it?
Oh, you know what I'm noticing right away? Baseboards for heating. And
Baseboard heating, okay.
not our favorite thing.
Spaceport heaters use a ton of energy and are not great for the environment. But like House 1, House 2 has lots of big windows for natural lighting.
This is neat.
I could see minor upgrades only in this, but I love this floor. I wonder what kind of wood it is. It's really nice.
Just beyond the kitchen is a small den space, complete with a fireplace and bar, and a formal dining area with an odd feature.
A glass wall.
The glass wall.
It's a little strange.
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost like dividing a space that could just be more open.
The EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, has a very strong presence in Ohio, which is a great thing.
It is. I mean, look, this is becoming more mainstream, making these green choices. In a house like this, when it may be affordable as is, some of the budget can go to things that are less aesthetic and more earth-friendly.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I
look
did
at
not
this.
expect this.
No.
What a bright room. Whoa.
Well, now, more of this.
Yeah. And it
Another
looks like
glass wall.
a bedroom on the other side of the gym.
It is a bedroom, the master suite, but the glass wall isn't the only issue.
Isn't this weird that there's carpeting in the bathroom? That's just like a mold infestation waiting to happen.
There's also 2 more bedrooms and an additional full bath up here, but the real excitement is in the backyard.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Nice low maintenance lawn, and you get a pagoda.
Wow.
Look at this, Scott. This has to be your meditation
Yeah,
space.
I mean, the space is fantastic.
Paige gets budget conscious in House 2,
I think there's something we can do to help the earth and help your pocketbook every month.
but might be in over her head before you know it. Next.
I just don't know if I want to deal with all those chemicals.